What's going on, YouTube? It's 2020. It's the Fitness Biz. We're back, baby. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you so much to all the people that helped me in 2019, from my camera guy to the editing team, all the way down to the people that supported and shared the videos and talked about the channel with me. Thanks so much. Just please continue. Smash that notification bell and make sure you hit subscribe, because we got big things happening. And what do I mean by the big things? Well, it's 2020. We've just enjoyed a great turkey dinner at Christmas. We've had a little bit of celebrations on New Year's Eve. And then what? You get a little heavy. I'm feeling a little heavy. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little heavy. And I've worked out all break, but you eat a little bit more. It gets a little bit colder. You want to stay inside. You're not so active. And that's why you need a personal trainer. Now, what do I mean by a personal trainer? I mean a personal trainer. Some guru, some sifu, some master that's going to take you to new heights. I just happen to have one. I've got one of the best personal trainers in Taiwan here today, my personal trainer, celebrity personal trainer Kai. I mean, this guy's just a master. He's a beast. He knows tons about PT. Him and I have talked a lot. He's helping me out. I'm helping him out. And today we're going to sit down on the sofa, because that's where I've been this whole break. And we're going to have a little talk. Hope you enjoy it. All right. So I want to introduce my guy today. This is Kai. And Kai's my personal trainer. He's my friend. I've known him now for what, almost 5 years?
About 4 years. 5 years.
Yeah. My man loves the gym as much as anyone I know, including myself. Mm-hmm. He's got a great story to tell. And we're going to go over today really the 3 key things about what makes a personal trainer great. Not just being a personal trainer, but what makes a personal trainer great. So Kai, my man, thanks for coming in today.
No problem.
Kai's going to help me out with some content. Mm-hmm. Why don't you share some of your social media stuff right now? Maybe your Instagram or your YouTube channel. Why don't you let the
Okay, first of all, I want to say hi to all the fans of Brooke on YouTube channel, and thank you for having me here today. And if you're interested, you can follow my Facebook on 凯教练。凯是毛笔大小凯的凯，教练就是教练。And Instagram is also 凯教练。希望大家有空追踪我的频道。
Yeah, so Kai's going to be helping us out with translation today, so the translation team don't go crazy.
Hopefully I do a good job today.
Yeah. So he's going to be answering in Chinese, and we'll have the English subtitles down below. Mm-hmm. So real quick, let's talk about, obviously we all got a story about why we do this, right?
Yes.
But one of the things I try to teach the young people these days is, what's your why? Why did you get into this? And I try to explain to them, I try to say, you have to be about this life. You have to be really committed.
Yes.
Obviously, you're really committed.
Oh, right? Of course, yeah.
When did you know you were really committed?
I don't know. I first found out that I grew up in the 80s, right? Mm-hmm. So I watched films of Arnold and Stallone. So Stallone, right?
Stallone.
Rambo.
Which movie?
Of course, Rambo and Rocky.
Okay,
yeah. So I had this. I want to look like them when I was in my high school. So I fall in love with bodybuilding real early in my life, and then I found out I want to be a personal trainer is in the late 90s.
Okay.
I go to workout and I feel like I want to help people out.
Yep.
That mentality is really important, not just to make yourself better. You also want to help other people.
So it's pretty easy to say that once you figured out that you wanted to help people in their journey and training and stuff, that's when you kind of knew?
Yes, I think that's a very important key point.
Yeah.
Right there. You have to find out that you're willing to help people.
Yeah, you've got this urge to just help people out.
That heart.
Yeah. That heart's really important. People really feel passion in personal training.
Yeah.
You can't be ice cold. No. Yeah, great. It's funny how you mentioned Arnold. I grew up in the 80s as well, and all those things. Were you a Muscle and Fitness magazine kind of guy?
Oh, Muscle and Fitness and Muscle Mag and what's the other? Flex.
Flex,
Flex, of course.
Flex. Yeah, those are all the mags. It's funny, the first thing I did was Olympic style weightlifting. That was my first exposure to the gym. And then for me, the gym was a personal thing. I was a personal trainer for a little bit. I was okay at it because I knew how to get results, but my whole deal was I wanted to be great at the sport I was playing. So I looked at the gym as a way to get me to, where I wanted to go. So
that is a very important point that you want to be better.
Yeah.
Right. You want to better yourself.
Yeah.
That's also the key of being a personal trainer. You want to always better yourself so you can help other people to get better.
So why don't you take a moment and tell all of our Mandarin speaking listeners what's the first key point or the first most important thing to become a personal trainer?
OK， 对我来说，当一个教练，而且当一个好教练，最重要的第一个点就是你要有对这个运动的热情。不管你今天爱的是健身、篮球、美式足球，像 Brooke 一样也好，或者是你其他方面，你对运动有一个很大的热情，你不是为了什么东西要做这个事情，你是为了让自己变得更好，你是为了想要帮别人变得更好的这个热情，我认为是当一个好教练最重要的动力。
Yeah. Okay. So moving on now, like we go through the progression of, discovering that we want to be involved in this business, right?
Yes.
For me, I didn't know that I wanted to be involved in this business per se. Like I didn't have a realization like, I want to be a personal trainer. I've got this urge. For me, it was, I've been in the gym my whole life. To make money in college, I worked in the gym. To make money after college, I worked in the gym. I studied business. It was just a continuous progression for me.
Okay.
So, what I had to realize at a certain point was this is who I am, right?
Yes.
This is who I am.
I share the same experience.
Yeah. So, from there, I decided to commit, right? What can you say to the people out there, okay? In the terms of committing, they've got the passion for the gym, they've got the interest in being a personal trainer, they want to help someone, but now they've got to commit, right?
Yes.
And we talk a lot about this in our own company.
Yes.
We talk about certifications, right? What kind of knowledge you should have. What is the second most important thing if you're just to look at what do you need to know? What do you need to know? Like what can you pass on to people?
I think that the second most important factor of being a super trainer, not just a good personal trainer, a super trainer, you have to be knowledgeable and be curious at the same time.
Okay.
When you find there's something that you don't understand, you want to find out the answer.
Okay.
And always constantly try to improve yourself by reading more books, sharing your experience with others, and listen to people with more experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Without a bias. That's very important.
The information that I know mostly was passed down from other gym bros, and I love to use the word gym bro or gym, two words. Because it's really important to have older guys that showed you things.
Yes, of course.
I didn't have women. Women weren't really using the gym very much back in the 80s in my world. I'm sure there's lots of women now that share lots of information. Yeah. But I had a lot of gym bros that pointed me in the right direction when I was young, and it was really important for that, especially with technique. Technique being a major one. And I feel like at this age, there's good lessons learned, young people out there. Young trainers out there, teach good technique, man. It's really important.
I think some people, they really, acquire their knowledge from the science-based information.
Yeah.
However, I do think those so-called bro science or gym science has their own ground, right? Because people learn from training and practice throughout the years.
Yes.
There is something that you cannot just get it from just the books.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
those gym science that's passed down from people with experience is very important as also.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, so why don't you take a minute in Chinese and tell our Taiwanese Mandarin speaking people out there what's going on.
OK， 我觉得当一个好教练，一个超级教练，第二个最重要的一个你该有的一个特质就是你不但要很有专业知识，而且要非常有好奇心。当你觉得有任何你不懂的地方，你一定要想办法把这个答案去找到，你要不停的学习，不只是从课本上学习，还有从很多有经验的、练习很久的人身上学习下来。因为这一些经验也许不是书上可以教给你的，你也不应该有任何的偏见，有任何歧视的眼光。除了书上得到的以外，还有跟人家不停的交流，也可以学到很多的东西，这样你才会变成一个很好的、很超级的一个健身教练。
Yeah, for sure. That's really great stuff, Kai. I mean, we and usually these videos of mine are about 5 minutes tops. We can go on forever, and we do go on forever when we talk. Let's get to the third thing. We talked a little bit about knowing when you want to be a trainer, knowing the moment, understanding that you have an urge to help people, and then the second is the curiosity thing. Those are really important factors. You're curious.
Yes.
But one of the things that I always remember as a salesperson and a manager, because I've sold thousands of memberships in my time, one of the things I always teach aspiring CEOs out there and aspiring gym executives is, how many memberships have you sold? So I've sold a lot, and at the completion of the membership, you always get your assessment. You get to pass off to a personal trainer. It's a really great time in the process. You really get to have the customer turn into a member, and you really get to start giving them that care and that feeling that's important. I always would ask them, what kind of trainer you like? And I'd always ask the customer,
what are you looking to get?
Well, they would know, right? So I would lead them. I would say, well, do you want someone who's introverted or extroverted?
I see.
Do you want someone that's energy, or just intense? Do you want a boy or a girl? So I would go through the different types. I think it's like this. Maybe you can share to the viewers out there who are thinking about becoming a personal trainer on what makes a good PT. When they get to the point where they have these things, what kind of PT do they want to be?
Okay, and on that topic, I think to be a personal trainer, you have to be good on at least one specific field.
You have to have a specialty.
A specialty.
Okay,
You have to know
that's
everything
great. That's great.
bit.
That's great. Young trainers out there, you got to be great at one thing. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah.
If you're like a power lifter,
Yeah.
you can help people to increase their max
Yeah.
power.
Yeah.
That's one of your specialty.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're a bodybuilder, you can help people.
Yeah.
They don't know how to reach their maximum muscle hypertrophy. You can help them out.
Yeah.
If you're like a sports performer, enhancer,
That's great.
right? That's
a
also
great
one
answer.
specialty. So, and besides that, I also tell my trainers or other trainers, you have to practice what you preach.
Absolutely.
And then you preach what you practice.
Absolutely.
So besides that, you have to look like a trainer.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
So that's I think the third most important value about a trainer.
You know what? That's great. Take some time and explain it in Mandarin to our listeners.
OK， 我觉得一个教练第三个最重要的一个他的特质就是你必须要有一样特别的专长，你不需要什么都会，但是样样通，样样松。例如说，你今天是练健力的，你就要很能够帮人家把他的最大肌力发挥；你今天是练健美的，你要能够帮助他的肌肉能够最大的成长。但是在做这些事情之前，你必须做什么要像什么，你自己的外形跟外在，因为你一定要透过不断的练习，你才有说服力，人家看到你才会相信你。所以说，当一个教练不但要有一个专长，而且你要看起来像这个专长的教练，好吗？
Yeah. So just to review real quick, the three most important things for personal training success. Gotta want to help people.
Help people.
Gotta be curious and get a specialty. Don't matter what that specialty is. That specialty could be knowledge. It could be who you are as a person. Your specialty is maybe you're good at really good at cheering people up. Because there's a lot of people that buy PT because they want a friend, right?
Yes.
They want someone to hang out with and talk to and mentally feel better after their workout. It's not just physical sometimes.
Oh, by the way, you mentioned that. That's one of the quality I mentioned to the trainers when they come to my seminar. I tell them you have to always be more excited than your clients.
Oh,
You have to always be.
What a great rule. What a great rule. What a great rule. That's awesome.
If you train someone like me, when I work out, I get really excited.
Can we make shirts? Can we put that on a t-shirt?
Be more excited than your client.
That is an awesome. That is that is great. We're gonna end it on that. Okay. So thanks a lot, my man.
All right.
Trainer Kai.
Yes.
We're gonna be doing some more content. I'll bring Kai on in season 2 probably because I've only got I think one more episode of season 1 to wrap up. It's been a great first year. It's been a learning experience. Season 2 coming out after Chinese New Year. And have a great New Year, everybody. And we'll see you in the future. And I'll see you at the gym. Work hard, get better, go hard, whatever my catchphrase is.
Yes. Okay.
Away. All right.
新年快乐，再见。
Say we were dreaming, but now I got this life-size feeling. So
Body. Nope. We're not doing that. Okay, just put it on the top of your collarbone. Yep. Yep. Come on, let's go. No, put out your collarbone, yeah, take 2 steps back. Okay, squeeze your abs, squeeze your glutes, press straight up, yeah. When you come down slowly, yes. 2 more, control. 1, good. Abs tight, 1 more. Good, rack, nice. Yeah, and try not to round your upper back. Yeah, keep it straight. You don't have to go all the way down, just to the middle of your shin. Okay, to the shin, that's good enough, go back. 1, good. Exhale all the way up, 2, yeah, abs tight. Do this with the stagger stance, so you can hold on to your midsection, okay? A very stabilized core, press all the way up, feel the upper chest, okay? Just bend your elbows a little bit, not too much. It's more like a fly motion. Leg on the toes, yes, beautiful, straight up. Is it good? Okay, beautiful, yes, keep your chest high. 2, yeah. Only negative, come down, touch my hands. That's the range of motion right there, good. 3,
Okay, yeah.
Beautiful. Try to keep your lower back straight at all.
I got a little balance there. That's good enough. We got enough people there.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have to do my workout today. I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
All right, we're good.
Okay.